guys, this is Tracy Roach with Sawyer Ford Home, and today I have got a super adorable little craft for you that is perfect for camp or VBS or scouts, and that is this adorable little canoe. And I have got a free cut file for you to make this a little bit easier for you. Now this one I have made out of suede, and I've got suede lacing and just a really thick piece of leather here for the seat. But the one that I'm going to make for you today for the video, we're making out of craft foam, and I've gone ahead and started lacing this up for you so I can just do the second half. But this is 3mm craft foam. It's really, really thick. You can make it with the thinner stuff. It's just not going to be quite as sturdy. And for the seat, I'm just using another piece of it. Now, what I've mentioned, I've got a free cut file for you. And if you want to go to my blog at SawyerFordHome.com, and I'm going to link the blog post below, but you can download the free cut file for this. Now this, when you download that, it also comes with a PNG file, so if you just want to print it and cut it out yourself, if you don't have a cutting machine, you can do that. What I recommend is if you print it and cut it out, just cut out around here and then punch these with a little hole punch. And I punched mine out with this, which is the We Are Memory Keepers Crocodile, and I think this is an 1/8 inch hole punch. And I'll double check that to make sure. I'll have it linked below in my supplies. Now, if you're using suede, what I would recommend going with is something bigger, and this is just the original We Are Memory Keepers Crocodile, and I punched this on the 1/8 inch side because you do need bigger holes if you're going with suede lacing, something like that. But for mine, for this one, I am going with this, which is this silver cording. And I did not have a yarn needle, although a yarn needle would be perfect for this. If you feel like your foam is going to be big enough to fit the head through. But what I did is I just took a piece of jewelry wire, and this is just like super thin jewelry wire, and you can get that at Walmart or just about anywhere, Hobby Lobby. But I just basically twisted it up around and made my own needle. Okay, so what you're going to do, first of all, go ahead and cut out your template. You can just use an X-Acto knife or scissors to cut around that. And then what I would recommend once you've done that and you've got your holes punched there is you just lay this down on your template, and then just use like a fine liner or a pencil, anything that you can to poke through there and give you a guideline of where you want to punch your holes. Okay, so I'm going to lay that aside. And what you're going to do first of all, and this is whether you have got like suede lacing or whether you've got some silver twine like this or whatever you want to do. You can do this with yarn if you're doing this with a group of kids and you want to go super cheap. Whatever you want to do, but you're just going to tie a knot in it and kind of trim that off. And then I'm going to start at one of the inside holes right here in the middle, which is going to be the bottom of the canoe. And you just pull that through, come around the bottom and go back up through this side. And for this first stitch, you're going to go back down through that same hole. Make sure your twine doesn't get twisted up there. Pull it down. Okay. And then at that point, you're going to want to go around inside here and back out through the same hole, or through the opposite hole on the opposite side. Come back around. You're going to wrap all the way around the outside. That's the look that we're going for. And you're just lacing it all the way up. I think these make such fun kid crafts. Now I will tell you that you're going to have some adult supervision in putting the seat in, unless you've got older kids that you trust with a glue gun, because that's going to be the best way to adhere those. Especially if you're doing something like working quickly with VBS. But when we do VBS, we have glue gun elements every year. Our teenagers get to work with the glue guns, but for our little kids, we kind of have them do their part, and then they bring it to us, and we do the hot gluing. Okay. Now, once you've laced it all the way, kind of go back through and just one hole and come back out the front. Now, especially when you're working with the the craft foam, you don't want to pull too hard because you don't want to rip that hole. And not such a big deal with suede. Suede's pretty sturdy, but I just kind of feed it back through there again, and you're just kind of wanting to make sure that your lacing is going to stay. And just kind of tying it in a knot here so that it doesn't go anywhere. All right, and just snip that there. Okay, and then grab my glue gun here. For the seat, again, that also comes with the cut file. Now, if you're doing this out of suede or leather, I'm trying to see if you can see here. This is a really thick piece of hide here. It's just a scrap that I had. Oops. But with this is pretty much thick enough to do this. Probably the best way to do this is to just kind of set it in there where you want it, and kind of get an idea of where exactly it's going to sit, and then kind of run just a bead of glue about maybe not quite halfway down, but you're going to want to just like sit that on top there on one side, and just hold that for a minute for it to dry, harden up, and then kind of come back through on the other side. And this time you can glue the underside of the seat itself. Now they make glue that's specifically for this foam. I have found that hot glue is all that I need. It's super fast, it holds really well. I don't see a reason to go buy another product unless you have to. Okay, and there we go. Isn't that cute? And you can do these in all kinds of colors. You know, like I said, if you've got a scout troop, you can go with your scout colors. If you have got a VBS theme that, you know, we did camping theme at VBS a few years ago, these would have been perfect. I wish that I had known about these at the time. I actually found a kit at Hobby Lobby that provided you with the suede and everything to make these. This is my stuff. I made that kit ages ago and thought, well, I would like to be able to make those again, you know, without, you know, having to buy another kit. And so I just created a cut file out of the elements, and I think that it's a quick and easy and fun craft, and I think that kids will love it. Even if you want, you can, you know, punch another hole there and put it on a keychain. Also, the one that I got at Hobby Lobby had some little extra elements here and here and then here and here, just little studs here. That's easy to replicate. If you want to, you can just punch little holes on either side there and add just little brass brads, or, you know, whatever color nickel brads, whatever color brads that you want. But you can see it's really cute without that. You don't have to have that. One thing that's really nice about the craft foam, and you can even have them do this before they start to sew it together, you can mark on that with just ballpoint pen. And so if they want to decorate that with some decorative elements, that's easy for them to do if you need to take up a little bit more time, or if they just want to make it their own a little bit more. But anyway, that is my little canoe craft, and I hope that you have enjoyed that. Hope that it's something that'll help you out with your crafting needs. If you're trying to entertain a bunch of kids, it also makes a really cute party craft if you have got a camping themed birthday party, or a camp themed birthday party. I think that that would be a lot of fun, not very expensive to do. You can do this with scrap leathers or scrap suede, or just, you know, like I said, really cheap craft foam, and just, you know, whatever sewing elements you want. So I hope that you've enjoyed it. I will put a blog post up below that is going to have the link to download the free cut file. Cut file will come with a PNG, a studio file. I use Silhouette Studio, and this is for personal use only. It's not to be sold. Now, if you want to, you know, if you want to link back and show me the things that you've made, I'd love that. But please do not sell the file. Please do not sell products made from the file. This is for personal use only, and again, it is a studio file only because it is personal use only. But it will have the SVG, a studio file, and a PNG. So if you want to just download and print it and cut it out yourself by hand, you're welcome to do so. But if you do decide that you want to come and get that file, please, please, please follow me. I would love for you to do that. I'm trying to grow my channel. And if you want to pass it along to a friend, please don't forward them the file. Please send them back to me to get it. They're welcome to have it. I'd love for them to do it, but I'd also love for people to be able to see where it came from. So thank you so much. I hope that you enjoy it and have a great day.